And we're live from the city of Plymouth. Third place game.
Here, actually, you could shift closer if you want more close.
Third place game. Kind of a rough taste in our mouth from this morning here. Feel like maybe we had one slip out of our grasps. 2-0 lead late in the second period, gave up a goal, 2-1, and then they threw the kitchen sink at us in third period and overtime. So here we are, playing against the Steel, a team that we beat yesterday, playing for third place. The Steel picked up a couple more skaters. This isn't a joke when I say that it sounds like they had a couple of top players that were at a tryout yesterday when we played against them, and those kids are here today. So there was some strange parity on the win-loss column because we had beaten these guys and then they went out and tied a team that we had lost to, and it was like, how did that happen? And it sounds like they were missing some key parts of their team yesterday. And we're going to go ahead and beat them today with those key players.
That's the plan.
We're not scared. But here we are, City of Plymouth. If you've never heard of Plymouth High School, it's because these kids go to Wayzata. A handful of them might go to Robbinsdale Armstrong. There is no Plymouth High School. We're about 15 minutes from Lake Minnetonka, Grays Bay, Wayzata Boulevard, basically Rodeo Drive of Minnesota. Rodeo Drive, if that's how you pronounce it.
Average price of home, well north of $1 million.
Well north of $4 million, probably, average price of a home down there on Lake Minnetonka. I drove Piper by there before the game, just as an inspirational, hey, if you want to be somebody someday, maybe this is where you can live. I told her mom and dad went as far as we could by bringing you to Hermantown. 1 minute left in overtime. In warm-ups, we're doing our patented pretzel drill. Really working on that offsides. Brooklyn with a nice little flipperoo. We got Callie coming around with Piper. Hey, they live in the same neighborhood. Piper stays onside this time. Number 2, Callie. She dishes over to Piper into the corner. Back over to just wide. Hey, we're getting into it early here in warm-ups. Is that the bear down there? Shout out to Barrow.
You want candy?
I want candy by Bow Wow Wow.
Really? Oh, really?
Let's see if we got a chance here. We can maybe do a quick
That's awesome.
roster. What number is Callie wearing? Is she wearing number 2? All right. So, we've got Gray, our goalie, wearing number 1. Callie, number 2. Brooklyn, number 3. Piper, 4. Julia, number 5. Bryn, number 6. Taylor, 8. Bristol, 10. Ashlyn, 12. Suvi, 13. Riley, 14. Nora, 15. Maddie, 16, and Everly, number 17. They're wearing white, going from right to left on your screen today. The Steel wearing the navy, going left to right. It's 0-0. We got 22 seconds left on the clock. We're going to do a little cheer and get this game underway. I hope everyone's fantasy football team's doing great. Mine's not. That's okay. It's a lot of season left.
That's what I've always said. I got fantasy going on. There's all kinds of stuff happening. I can't even check my score until after the game. Lost connection.
PIC, the Plymouth Ice Center pick. We're the home team here, and we're ready to rip. Julia making a quick adjustment to her neck guard. We've got Talarico taking that draw over to Piper. Piper says, it's my birthday. She chips it off the wall up to Tallarico. Bangs it back. Okay, Tallarico hungry right off the bat. Into the corner. I think this is one of the new additions that was at tryouts yesterday. Number 8. She's tall. Get her! Get her, Pipey! All right, we got, who's this? Taylor on the D. Going to try to get a stick on her. She's fumbling a bit over there. That's nothing to be scared of. Taylor goes behind the net. She throws it up the wall to Piper. Piper, very indecisive there on the wall. Bryn takes it back. She gets a little pickpocket. They throw it to somebody. You know, not exactly the start that we wanted, having this thing down in our end here at the very beginning. To Gray, she stops it, bouncing around. They're throwing it to their D. Bryn comes up with it. She's thinking about throwing it up the wall. Then she thinks about doing it herself. Another pickpocket. They're banging it. Stopped by Gray. Back to Bryn. Bryn rings it around to Julia. She's out of sight because this arena's terrible. Bad sight lines here. They throw it out front. Gray's going to freeze it. A quick whistle and we'll take it. Let's get a line change.
A lot of defensive zone
wow.
Starting the game here.
Yikes, that was gross. All right, so 1 minute and 22 seconds into the first period. 0-0, and Gray's seen a lot of action so far. All right, we got a face-off steered wide by Gray. Into the corner to get it is Everly. Brooklyn giving chase. She's going after her. Fast feet. That's how you steal pucks. Right there. Caused some problems. Nora throws it wide. We lost an edge. That was Ev. They get onside. They throw it to the middle, right to Brooklyn's stick. She turns it up the rink. Across the red line. Throws it up to Suvi. Getting it to a veteran player there. Suvi back to Nora. Nora straight across to Bristol. Bristol tries a stick handling move and gets robbed. Here they come on maybe a little breakaway, but Bristol's back checking. Good back check. We ring it around to Everly and off the backhand of her stick and out to the D. We're going to keep hammering it straight ahead here. Going to move our feet. Nora throws it almost into the stands, but off the glass. Number 7 coming back at her. It's a good poke check. You need a little center support here. Looks like we got Ashlyn in there. I've lost sight of her from my viewpoint. Off the side wall come the steal. Ashlyn brings it into the corner, throws it back. Uh-oh, bad bounce. Okay, here we go. Brooklyn's coming out. She's coming through some traffic. Number 8's a biggie right here. She's coming through. Inglesmeyer. Don't want to see her getting any opportunities. Taylor over there in the corner trying to pinch it off. Battling. That's Maddie Ranking right there with the puck. Over on the side wall. Ashlyn battling too. She chips it up to Maddie. Here's an opportunity. Let's win a race. Let's win a race. This is a big kid, but she might cough it up to Callie. Here we go. Oh, but she sticks with it. She's hammering it with a big stick. Somehow she finds her way through a mess. They're offsides. I don't know. We're not calling it. Here comes Bryn. Bryn takes it to the outside. She got Callie in front. Maybe a rebound. Good shot on goal. We got 12 viewers. You know what? I got to believe that we probably lost some viewership with our late start. Some people took a look and they were like, oh, they must not be doing it this game. Yeah, but we're here, so if you're spreading the word and you want to get on a text chain, we are live from Pick Arena. Piper goes after her, gets past her. They slap it back into the zone, try to hold it in. We do. Here we go, Tallarico going after it, but knocked out of the air by Julie with the incredible hand-eye. Piper comes after, swings and misses. They're going around the outside. Tallarico comes up with it. Piper needs to support her in case she loses it. We got to get two. Got to get a second person in there helping out. Bristol's going to fire one. It's up in the air and gloved. We're going to get a quick line change here. 10:35 remaining in the first period. Hawks and Steels 0-0. 2:37 on the daytime clock here in the afternoon. Been a long weekend down here. We've been here since most of y'all were at work still for another 4 hours. We've been down here. There we go. Suvi sets it up behind the net. Looking for her pal, Lucarelli, maybe on the point. She throws it up there. She was slightly covered, but she chips it away. Gets a stick on it again, keeping it in the zone. Suvi spins around, looking for it. Can she dig it out? Coming up here, Bristol looking for a poke. Maybe interferes with her just a hair there. Lucarelli gets it, goes behind the net, looking for a head of steam. She takes it wide. She's got Brooklyn there on the side wall. Brooklyn up to the point. Bristol kind of loses it in her skates there for a second. Everly releases off of her point and throws it back to her. Everly grabs it, looking into the middle, trying to find Suvi. A lot of backhand toe touching here. Not a lot of strength or passing tape to tape going on here. All right, that looks like a possible icing. That's coming back into our end. And we're going to get a line change. This is going to be Ashlyn, Callie, Maddie. Taylor on D, Bryn on D. Taylor out in front of our net. Bryn's going to probably be a little bit off camera here behind a brick wall. I don't know. Do you guys have a brick wall there? It's terrible. Okay, you see her stick. Here goes Bryn behind the net. Yesterday, she tore these guys apart on the birthday. Oh, through the middle. Good little rush there. Callie banging at it. Ashlyn banging at it in front of the net. Didn't waste any money on the heater in here today. They're not going to use that. It's still sort of summertime. Throw it back in. Callie tries to lift a little stick. Bryn's going to pick this thing up. Walk it down the wall, maybe take it to the outside. She's got that tall number 8. She throws it to the middle. Taylor's going to get it, maybe corral it for a shot here. She throws it at the net, gets intercepted. Ashlyn going after it. Taylor throws it in. Bang, into the corner by Maddie. Down past the goal line extended. They ring it around here to Nora. Nora's going to pinch that in to Callie. Callie over to Ashlyn. Chance for a little spin around. Maddie looking at it. Got a little hesitation here on who's going to be our F1. Nora throws it up to Callie.
Let's go, Callie.
Callie thinking about it. Here we go. Nora steps in. A little deflection. Got it turned into a tricky little save there for their goaltender. Tallarico comes in there after it, which means yellow laces Pipers, or orange lace, pink lace Pipers coming behind her somewhere. Piper's going to pick that thing up, try to walk it to the net. Julia's going to go in there and win this race. Maybe look to the D. Piper going after her. Good job, Pipey! Gotta reward that grind in the corner. We've been talking about that on a lot of car rides home. Back here to Lucarelli. She chips it in. They're going to throw it back. Piper covering for Lucarelli. Going to turn it up the rink. Get her head up. Find Tallarico, but just out of her reach. This is offside. By a mile offside. We don't call a thing down here. I mean, are we even playing by the rules or not? I mean, I don't...
It's pretty bad. Like,
what are we paying them for?
When they carry it in offside.
I get we're 15 minutes behind schedule and they're taking it out on our girls by giving them a janky ref session here. All right, here we go. Tallarico coming through. She got Piper supporting her on the wall. Piper's satisfied to be F2, but she's F1 now. Get in there, buddy. Move those feet. Here comes Brooklyn. Intercepted. Suvi going to take a charge, probably get hauled down, no call. Brooklyn's giving her the business. There's a little of this, a little of that. Piper decides to go for a change while it's in our end. That leaves Everly out in center ice. Almost a chance. Let's go. All right. I mean, we're going to have to body these guys the way that we got bodied this morning, I think, is what this is going to take. Bryn throws it up the wall, received by Suvi. She throws it across to Brooklyn/Everly in that area. She stops it, and here's her opportunity. She smells it. Oh, over there, big rebound. It's still alive. Brooklyn, a nice look to the point. Held in. Taylor over here to Bryn. Bryn's going to have to try to win a foot race. She gives her the one-arm chop. Tries to slow her down. We get that thing out of trouble over to Everly. We keep battling it up the wall. 5:37 remaining in the first period. 0-0 score. Here we go. Lucarelli behind the net. Tries to cut it up. She does. She's got Ashlyn on this wall over here. It's coming to Ash. Opportunity to get in there. Inglesmeyer. Stilts. Throws it at the net. Big stop by Gray. Number 10, Bristol, picks it up. Throws it up to their D. Stopped by Maddie. Almost an opportunity there if she could have just poked it free. Ashlyn off the wall. Here's Maddie. Loose in center ice. Little pokeroo. Oh, almost. They throw it down. No ice. Regroup to Bristol. Bristol throws it up the wall. Just out of the reach of Ashlyn. All three of them going after number 97, Rotunda or something. I can't read it. She's got long hair. Rotunda. Tofty. We got a Tofty. We got a Rotunda. All right, here we go. Ashlyn's still got some gas left this shift. She's going after it. Piper coming onto the rink. Julia coming onto the rink. Piper's going in there. God, I felt like maybe there was a chance she was going to just put a shoulder into that gal. But she thought, second thought about it here. Trying to get this thing out of our zone. Julia picks it up. Piper kind of trolling in the neutral zone. Getting a little ahead of herself. Bryn takes it behind the net. Piper, that's your wall over there. Maybe a little tripperoo. Bristol gets it. Who's helping in front? Ashlyn's in there. I think Ashlyn's getting caught on a long shift here. Piper turns it up the wall, throws it out of here. Maybe that thing, there, no ice, no ice. These guys are well aware of the 15-minute late start time. Here we go, Julia going after it. Piper's going to put the brakes on along the wall. Bryn's going after her. We got a little stick play. Nice play by Taylor. Taylor and Pipey. She throws it in. It's going to come to the middle. Oh my gosh. Go get it! We got to get in there with an F1. Piper, can you steal it? Not quite. Right here to Taylor. Throwing it in. Here we go. Tallarico coming after it. Forces her to cough it up a little bit. Piper now chasing after this defender. Somebody gets a little piece of her, and it was enough to slow her down. Callie taking a swing. 20 coming through. A little bit of an Ole there. We kind of missed it. She just found where we weren't and was able to weave her way through.
Good move at the goal.
It's a good move. All right, so we find ourselves in a 1-0 hole with 2:43 left in the first period. Facing this thing off, Suvi and Everly over on that wall, chasing after 8. Let's go, a howitzer. Up the wall to Everly. Everly chips it. There we go. That's a little breakout. That's how breakouts work. Here we go. Get it deep. F1, Suvi.
There you go.
Here we go, Suv. Looking for Ev. Ev off a pad. Rebound off a pipe. Jules chasing after it. Throwing it towards the net up in the air. Nice shot by Bristol.
Jump up. Keep it up. You got 3 shots? Yeah. Suvi, rebound. Suvi, 3. I had one. pipe. One pipe in there.
Did she hit a pipe?
Yeah.
Should be did?
Yeah, the near side pipe.
Took a sip of Powerade. We had a little D-to-D that got intercepted there. Taylor holding her off for a second here. Gets her stick. Slows her down. Everly picks it up. Goes to the middle. There's some daylight in front of her. 1 on 5 is tricky odds.
Get there, Jules. Get there.
Another McDavid. Every team we play against seems to get some type of a McDavid out here after us. I don't even know if my kid knows who McDavid is. These guys are all wearing his number. Julia battling on the wall. Ashlyn picks it up, throws it back to Bryn. Bryn gets her head up. Comes across our blue, across the red line. Now across their blue. Looking for a shot opportunity. She comes in, throws it just over the goalie's helmet, buzzes the tower. Madeline throws it in. She's got Ashlyn going to go after this thing and try to win a loose puck. Ashlyn turns it towards the middle. Lucarelli throws it back in. We check up. We're back on side. Nora battling for that thing. Maddie pulls it off the wall. Callie off for skate. Callie just getting shoved by 2 foot difference right there. That was like 3'8" and 5'8" battling in center ice. Piper tries to be a speed bump. Taylor kind of lost sight of it over there. Bristol tries to poke it free. That came out, and now it's back in the neutral zone. Go get it, Pipey! Pipey trapped behind 3 blue jerseys. This gal right off of Gray's face. Up to Piper on the half wall. Chip it and go. Chip it and go, buddy. Chip it and go. Oh, lost track of time there. All right. Boy, did they start the 1 minute cool down period immediately after the buzzer there. The buzzer went and boom, there was a 1 minute rest period immediately. All right, 1 rip. 1 rip. I'm going to take a hydration break here. Powerade, only $2 at the concession stand, where a pop is $3. Powerade, definitely the better financial purchase. All right. 24 seconds left in the break. What do you think, Adam?
Yep. Give you a little talking break. Rest those vocal cords.
Gotta stretch out of here.
Tough go first period. It's one really good move. Well, there's not a lot to complain about. Always things to work on. Just got to keep your head in the game.
Keep your head in the game.
Keep your head in the game.
High School Musical.
So you still got 30 minutes of hockey left to play. Just go give her what you can. That's all I got.
Here we are. Derek Zoolander would be proud. We got the blue steel here up 1-0 after 1 period.
Go up.
Kids are getting ready. Did a little hard works over there around the bench. I got a good feeling about Suvi right here. I feel like she's ready to go. It's going to take a veteran to get the team on their shoulders here.
Let's see how that leftover pizza for lunch.
Punch Pizza. Oh, Domino's Pizza. I hope you did the $5.99 deal on medium pizzas. Okay, there you go. $7.99 on large is $7.99. Across to Brooklyn. Brooklyn chips it in. Get that thing out to Bryn. Bryn walks it. Couple of steps. She's got Everly sort of with her there. Everly thinking about a rebound off the goalie's glove to Brooklyn. We got some girls who got some tired legs. It's been a heck of a long weekend here. We've been here forever, missing the rest of our families. Shout out to my wife, Lindsay, Fritz, Sawyer, Mom and Dad. Suvi fighting along the wall here. She's got Everly with her. Seems like a good time for a line change. All right. Suvi gets that one there. Looks like we're going to get Callie out there. We're going to get Ashlyn out there. It's like you want a line change when you're near the bench, but that's usually when the puck's by your bench, so it gets dangerous. Here we go. Little give and go between Madeline and Ashlyn. Finding a little bit of mojo together here. Big shot by Lucarelli. Comes off the back wall. Madeline looking for that ricochet. Thinking about getting it back to the D here, maybe? All right, there we go. We get it back. Lucarelli going after it. They're going to blow that for a icing. 13-14 left in the second period. I don't like the way that comes off the tongue. 13-14 left. Sounds like we're counting to 20.
Had a lot of words this weekend.
A lot of words. 13-14, my least favorite. Yep. It's not coming out right. Ashlyn off the draw. Throws it back to Bristol. Bristol D to D over to Lucarelli. She gets a field goal off a ramp there. Somebody has it in the corner. I can't see around a brick wall. Looks like it's them. Charging up the rink. Bristol trying for a pickpocket of her own. Nora up the sidewall. They zip it to the D. I'd say in U12 hockey, maybe 11% of the shots from the point make their way to the goaltender. There's a whole lot of them that hit a defenseman's stick or a shin pad along the way. Going around the net here. Bristol fighting for it. Got Ashlyn in front of the net. A quick shot by them. It's between her legs. I think it's under her. It's out. Look at that. Maddie says, let's get this out of here for now. And the LA Kings looking Railhawks will live to fight another day. It's going to turn into a face-off in our end just to the left of Gray.
Another one of those change-ups through the legs.
Right away, pipe you right to the puck, buddy. That thing's right there and go. She's bigger than you, but she ain't faster than you, Piper. Let's go, kid. Julia chasing after her as well. Zing! Right into the belly of Taylor. They ring this thing up the wall, and we got a couple of first years coming up the wall here with Julia and Piper. Julia one-arm pass over to Piper. Piper stick handles into a little bit of trouble there, but Julia's there to pick it up. Talarico's thinking about it. There we go. Bryn steps up into the play. She got the birthday girl in front of the net in her office. Lost track of what's going on here, but it looks like they're coming out. We're back checking. We're going to have to find offsides. We did get a call there. Holy smokes. I didn't think they were doing them today.
He thought about it. He's like,
11:25 left in the second period. Blue Steel, the signature pose of Derek Zoolander, up 1-0. Lost face-off there. They go D to D. It's in the skates. Suvi coming after it. They've got a little extra time behind our net here. Bristol throws it around. All right, we're going to get that thing over the red line. It's touched. Brooklyn's chasing after it. She's a quick little skater. She's getting after her. It's McDavid back there that she was getting after. We pinched it into our skates here. Nora into the scoring area here. A little bit of stick handling. Somebody, Powder River. Hammer that thing. Here we go, back to the defender. Nora finds space. It was rolling on her just a hair off the pipe. Yeah, a little off to the side. Bristol's turning this thing up rink. She finds Everly up to Suvi. 2 of them there. F1, F2. Brooklyn goes after it. Special guest appearance by Kit coming up into our broadcasting booth. There we go. We've got a little sustained pressure, but now they get out. There you go. The puck moves faster than your feet, so you got to be making passes at the U12 level. It's really hard to be beating 2-3 people at once. That was last year's game. Over here, we're swatting this thing out of here, trying to get ourselves a line change. As a reminder, in the second period, it is a long line change. So if you get trapped in your zone, the other team is right there. They can keep going in and out of their bench, but you've got to go a long way back to your bench to make a line change.
Helps when you're in the offensive zone, for sure.
It's definitely an opportunity. A team mantra, a lot of times, is let's win the third period, but if you can go ahead and win the second period, you got a good chance to win some games. Slapper by Engelsmeyer. Bryn's coming. You can just kind of tell sometimes when Bryn gets motivated. She wanted a piece of that one. Down in the corner with her is Ashlyn. Callie coming through. Taylor coming through. Here we go. Nora intercepted her there. Nora chips it off the wall. Offside. Wow, it's amazing. I thought maybe they weren't calling offside. They let some just totally obvious ones go.
Maybe Coach John, that's what they're talking about.
Well, maybe we're just getting back on pace here. Maybe that was a fast period, and now they can start calling the game right. Yeah. Tallarico takes the draw back to Bristol. They got to throw it up quick. Jules gets a piece of it here. She's getting a little stick fight. Tallarico chips it forward. Jules working on it. Almost offside, but close. I think we had 1 foot onside. That'll work. Piper gets that thing in this area here, but 8 consumes her. Julia chasing after it. Gets a piece. She finds open space off of a deflection towards our net. Good stop by Gray off of the deflection.
Here you go, Nora.
Nora working this thing up the left wall here. She throws it up into the neighborhood of Jules. Nice little pass into space here. We're going to have to step up and see if we get that stick. That was a hard shot. Piper up the wall. Piper up the wall, trying to be strong. 8 in her office, looking for it. They got rebounds off a shin pad. Tallarico storms up the rink through center ice. Just kind of lost it there, a little bit on one of her strides. Coming back is Lucarelli, trying to keep her to the outside. She throws it at the front of the net. Bristol comes up with it. She chips it into neutral, maybe farther, and they're going to call that an ice. We are 1 second past the halfway point of this game. 7:29 remaining in the second period. Blue Steel ahead 1-0. Derek Zoolander. It's in the computer. Ev says, I want to get ahead of steam. I see the big girls doing it. Here we go. Throw it up the wall.
There you go.
Let's turn it into a play here. We got Brooklyn coming after it. Suvi picks up the pieces. I mean, just a full-blown Jimmy Superfly Snuka takes her down. We're going to let it go. Oh, back into the middle. She's got time and space. Lets it go.
That's it, man.
Ladies, going to have to work for it. We're going to have to grind. A little bit of a discussion here between Suvi and Bryn. All right, here we go. Something. Maybe hold this thing in. Can Taylor almost get it? There we go. Bryn's gonna storm this thing up the rink. She's got a little bit of energy here. She's looking at it. Tries to go maybe short side. Spin around fire by Ev. Ev fighting for it again. Gonna go for another fire. Just wide left. Brooklyn goes back to the point through traffic. Back into the corner to Suvi. Suvi head up. Looking for Peterson in front of the net. Goes back to the point. Running out of some legs here. 5th game of the weekend. It's hard to jump. It's hard to keep that jump going for 5 full games. Suvi pins her down. A little bit of a scrum. Peterson pulls it out of there. Makes a stick handling move. Good stop. Good stop by the tender there, but that was the right idea. Working through some traffic, trying to make a play.
Nice confidence out of him.
5:58 remaining in the second period. Yeah, that line's making some stuff happen for sure.
I've seen these kids, they get the puck, they know they got some space, start handling the puck. Shows they got some confidence to do something with it.
That's right. Callie on the half wall, pickpocketed. She throws it around Nora. We got a 2-on-2 with a back checker. Force him to the outside. That's a good defensive play. That was Ashlyn helped pushing her to the outside. Nora up the wall. There we go. We needed something like that. Get a nice little bounce. Nora just crunched by 8. The bone-curdling crunch. She's just going around the rink just wrecking ball. Back here to Bristol Weber. Throwing it into the corner now. Callie's thinking about it. Throws it in there. Ashlyn with a lot of real estate in front of her. And it doesn't look like the strongest skater in front of her either. There we go, a chance to go for it.
Get there, Callie, let's go.
All right, they throw it. Oh, kind of a lucky bounce off of this girl's skate so she can continue to control it. Maybe a little rub there by Nora. A good way to get her off the puck. Piper trolling around the defender here. There we go.
Lots of room.
There we go. Bristol's going to take this thing in. Get to the net now, Pipey. Maybe get that thing out of traffic. They cross it to Tallarico. Everybody checks up on side. Let's see who wants to be F1. Who's F1? Julia's trying. They throw it into an open area here, and that's an ice. Dee didn't like what she saw there, and she said, I'm just going to toss this as far as I can away from our net. Tallarico sets up for the face-off. Taylor on left D, Bryn on right. Peterson picks up the puck. Piper going to try to back check this thing. She pulls it away. Off the glass here. Into the hands of their D. They're going to go D to D maybe. Is it something we can pick off? Not quite. They find who they were looking for. Bryn's over there on the wall. Piper becomes quasi-D while Bryn steps up. There we go. Tallarico passes it to Jules. Over to Piper. Back to Jules. Back to Bryn. Bryn finds the edge. Can she find the edge? She can. Pulls up. Throws it back to Taylor. Taylor winds up. Fires. A little push by Suv. You gotta get physical here. I think it's our advantage if we do. Bryn pushes her off the puck. Bryn's got it. She's going. Trying to stay on side here. Suvi down there. Might be time for a line change, Pipey. All right, here we go. 20 cutting through the middle. Oh, Piper! Chance to squirt free, almost. They turned it up themselves. Making a shift, but then puts Everly back behind the defenders. Nora looks up, head up. Here we go. We got a 2-on-1 opportunity with Peterson and Suvi. Bristol's going to come up here. Thinks about a bone-jarring check of her own. Peterson battling in the corner. Ev takes a slap at it. Got to get on the oh, can she pickpocket? Almost. Got a good stick by Bristol. Really some solid defense out of her this weekend. She's been able to keep people to the outside. Here we go. Ashlyn chips it out. All right. Over to the wall. Evan Peterson are over there.
Go up!
Here we go, chipping it out of the zone, but not out of trouble. Bristol goes back for it. Minute 24 left in this second period. We're going into the middle. We got it. Brooklyn. Almost. Brooklyn chasing after, tries to get her stick. Try to avoid tripping her up. There we go, up the middle. Back to Bryn. Bryn throws it wide. Can it bounce over a stick? She's got a thick stick. Thick stick. That's not a junior. That's not a junior. It's a senior stick. Here we go. We're going to throw that thing in. Bristol throws it deep. Maddie looks like she's a little out of gas here. 33 seconds left. Tallarico behind the net. Oh, with a one-timer opportunity. Bryn.
Oh, man. Lumberjack.
Bryn goes for the snapper. Yep. This is turning into a 3-on-1 here on Taylor. Taylor, let's see if we can just slow him down. Wait for help. There we go. Keep him to the outside. Nice D. Good D. Good D. Riley going after it here. 3, 2, 1. And the score remains
0-0 period.
1-1.
Are these your usual suspects?
These are some usual suspects coming up. This is,
You said there's a 99 on this team.
yep, there is a 99 on the team. That's a tall order. I really thought that 99 was retired for all levels of play, even bar league, even kids league. I didn't think 99. That's some big shoes.
Big shoes.
But yeah, this team here, the usual suspects, they named themselves because there were some summer skates in Hermantown at 8 a.m. During the summer, and people would say, well, who was at the skate this morning? And the response would be, the usual suspects. So they ended up making a team out of it for AAA here.
They're the Hermantown boys.
A lot of Hermantown boys there, yeah. I think exclusively Hermantown kids here on the suspect team. They're playing for first place here this afternoon. We're going to try to take home third. Definitely, we were sniffing a gold medal there for 2 periods this morning. I'm not going to let it die. It's still bugging me. Here we go. 15 minutes of hockey left this weekend, unless we go into extra innings. Got Tallarico taking this draw. Julia on left wing, Piper on right. We got Bristol. We got Nora on defense against Blue Steel. All right, back to Lucarelli. She makes the first one miss. She's walking this thing up, trying to get to the middle of the rink. They chip it off her stick. Julia battling hard with her stick. Good for her, buddy. There you go. Piper fighting for it as well. Her and Tallarico chasing after it on the wall. They're shoving it forward, trying to lift some sticks, trying to make something happen. There we go. Go after it, buddy. Piper, tries to get a stick on it. That's what you got to do. Anybody can make mistakes, so got to give them the business. Piper with an accidental deke there. Here we go, nice pass, backhand it to Tallarico. She's coming in with, I mean, was that self-inflicted or did somebody touch her there? I mean, that was legit going to be a scoring opportunity, big time there. All right, well, I'm angry about that. Here comes Pipey. Pipey's starting to find a way to get pucks around people and chase after it. That's what we got to work on a little bit more. Into the breadbasket. Nora looking around, makes the first one miss here. We chipping it forward. We got numbers up ahead. Looks like Evan Peterson. Peterson shoots, rebound available. All right, now they're coming at us. Nice play there. Bryn pushes her down, just ragdolls that kid. Here we go. All right.
Take it, Bryn.
Bryn says, let's tie this thing up right now. Ev steps up, slapper from the right wall. 13-minute remain in the game. Bryn steps up, they get past her. They throw it to the middle. Taylor over there holding down the fort. Puck's in the skates of the referee, makes it hard to try to get it. Okay, Suvi tried to get it and gets bowled over by somebody. She gets her head up, she's looking, waiting. Everly stymies her. All right, here we go. Who we got there? Peterson? Peterson battling behind the net. Ashlyn looking for the D. Very heads-up play, getting that back to Nora. Nora lets it fly. Jesus, how did she catch that? It looked like she missed it.
It was like a...
Yeah, it was like it hit her in the shoulder and fell into her mitt or something.
Good goals that the Railhawks guy today said they got goalied by this girl.
Good goaltending by this
Coach, honestly.
Yeah,
A solid
scouting report is this goaltender really battled the Ice Hawks when their day. The reason why the game was as close as it was. All right, here we go. Ashlyn with an opportunity. She throws it wide. Who's that, Maddie? Maddie takes a step in, fires, and keeps battling. There we go. Get hungry, throw it at the net. Callie in her kitchen. Oh! Callie. And then 8 comes in. She got 27 inches on Callie.
little belly button sniffing.
Holy cow. Callie in there trying to get the tying goal here. 8 just wow.
Here, I want that puck from there.
Yikes. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Callie! Oh, going for the bank off the goalie's thigh. They're coming up the wall. Bristol tries to slow him down. Here we go. Ashlyn looking for some action here. She says, I got this. I'm taking it. 1-on-5 with Piper on the right wall. Help her, Pipey! Get Pipey in there. Maybe get a stick on it or something. Ashlyn, back to the point. Piper looking for the tip in there. Nope, not quite. They throw it up. Bryn skating backwards a little bit. Overskates it, but she's going forward now. Bryn takes it off the wall. They turn it around at us. Tallarico picks up the puck. They got a gal, looks like hurt behind the play here or something. And they fire it. There's a rebound available. Another big save. Another one. Boom. That's a flurry. That's 3 saves. 1 episode there. 10:33 remains in the third period. We're surviving. Had a couple offensive flurries of our own. Going to give them about a 60-40 edge on opportunities, though. They're throwing it at a shin pad here. They're going to get a second opportunity, and it dribbles through the 5-hole. Got to think they were just wearing her down on that one. I mean, she made 3 stops 15 seconds ago and
How many?
can't get them all.
Goalie can get you the first few.
All right, well, let's reload. Let's go see what we can do. Coach has got to be thinking about throwing out one of these magic lines of veterans again, try to get a goal. Running out of time here. Down by 2, 10 minutes to go. Just kind of as the season goes on, we're going to have to harden up our defensive play in that slot. We got the corners pretty well handled, but it's that slot that's going to come back to haunt us from time to time. Brooklyn working up the wall. She's got Suvi with her. Into the corner now. Maybe they'll throw it to RD. And they will here to Nora, but it gets past her. Bristol finds it. She backhands it back. Suvi, I got a good feeling about how this is shaping up. She puts it over to Ev. Ev unleashes one off the neck of 18. Oh boy, they just get enough to get it out of the zone there. Almost too many there, but they were able to stay on. Here we go, revving it up. Nora's going. Waconia here picks it up, and we're going the other way. Maddie's going. Maybe they throw it over to Nora, and they do. All right, it's behind here. McDavid gave us the business yesterday. We got 3 in the corner. That's better than none. Look at that. Nice pass. Ashlyn back to Lucarelli. She throws it. A high one. She's going to step up maybe here and throw another one on the pad. Callie. Looking for her office on the left pipe there. They clear it all the way down, and it's going to be an icing with 8:11 remaining in the third period. Crunch time. Hey, we need one here, buddy! Going to have to get some offense. Tallarico taking the draw. Over to Jules. Jules and Tallarico battling on the sidewall. Piper waiting for it to squirt free, and it does. Bryn, I don't know. They're going to say it's good. They're going to say it's good, but we tagged up anyway. We're too honest for our own good there. And then they ice it. 7:50.
Anybody starts yelling when that puck is in the offensive zone there, just going to go ahead and assume it's off. He's trying to call off.
Let's get hungry now. Time to eat. All right, here we go. We're chipping it forward. Piper, little backhand toe to Jules. Get in the grill there, Pipey. It's going to go off. Oh, there we go. Nice shot by Julie. It just gets gloved. If that thing hits a pad, we got all sorts of action in front of the net that could be happening there. Keep the shots coming. Keep the rebounds coming. Keep the offense coming. Tallarico sets up. Looks like Bryn and her might have it. Goes back behind. Piper chases after it. Good for her. Into the corner. Lift a stick. That's nice. Back to the point. Okay, here we go. Bryn finding some open space. A skate move into the middle. Into the breadbasket. Well corralled by the goaltender. Hoping for something to squirt free, but it doesn't. All right, Tallarico looking for Bryn again off this face-off. Piper kind of poking at it. Jules spins it around, says, hey, let's get it to Bryn. Fires it on net. It's a bouncer. Help her. Let's get our stick, 2 hands on it there. Connor McDavid, nice outlet pass to Pink Laces. Pink Laces across here. Intercepted. Oh, Jules almost had a chance to turn that thing around. Pipey chips it over to Bryn. There we go. All right, here we go again. And it's out. We're going to go for a line change. At least 2 of us, 3 of us, 4 of us. 4 of us are changing. Here we go. This line's been creating a lot of offense today. We got Brooklyn going behind the net. Try to cause a disruption. Suvi helping her. F1, F2 is very important. Throwing it out front. Chance there. Had the goalie sprawled out. Nora picks this thing up. She works her way towards the middle. Nice little D-to-D through traffic there. Throwing it behind the net. Ev chasing after it. Gives a little swat to the stick there. Trying to disrupt the little mind game there with the girl in the corner. They throw it up the wall and then they get rid of it. It's an ice, but is it going to get there? Bristol quit skating. Yeah, they can call it. They can see you when you start coasting, and they're like, well, no, maybe not.
These refs would want to call it off.
Let's go Railhawks. 5:52 remaining. Getting down to do or die time here. All right, we're working our way through. Suvi throws a stick on her. Bryn, head up. Bryn going for the Hail Mary, Joe Burrow style, trying to find Jamar Chase.
Sound like an old man calling him Jamar.
Jamar Chase.
Why, what's his name?
It's like the construction company.
Oh, is his name Jamar? I think there's like a apostrophe in it or something. Here we go, Ash. She's got us some steam here. She's coming down, looking to get us one step closer to a tie. Taylor chasing after the wall. She takes a swing, goes down. They throw it over the net. They definitely haven't gone into a prevent defense. They're still coming after us. They got a gal trap behind the play. Bryn throws it off the wall, and she's going to split the knee, and she's going to try to do this thing herself. Comes in. Okay, that's like... Here we go. Goalie's down. Bryn's trying to peel herself off the ground. She's holding her wrist. That's not a good look. Doesn't look good. All right, here we go. Throwing it out front. Callie's out there. Nora trying to steam... Full steam ahead here. Bristol looks to the wall. Got half of our cross-country team over here on the left wall. And it's offside. I don't know. What do? 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go. Do you use a timeout here, or do you wait? Bryn's standing up. She was kind of holding her wrist there like it was broken for a second. Tallarico pushes forward. You're going to have to get in there and do something now. It's go time. There you go. Birthday girl pulls it off the wall. See if you can chip it out to Tallarico. There we go. Go to the net, Jules! Here we go. Caught up in skates. Piper, oh my gosh! It kind of hit somebody's skate there or stick or something and flipped up. That's the kind of offense we're going to need here late in the game. Jules with a little stick handling move, trying to work herself free. They chip it out of the zone. Piper's going to turn this thing around. Nice pass. We haven't been working on that. That's a good little play. All right, she throws it into the breezers. Piper kind of chips it in. We go after it. Man, that's a nice pass, hitting somebody on their backhand and neutral. Oh boy. Here we go. 3:48 remaining in the game. Can't quite get it out of our zone. Oh boy, they got somebody still down by the cage. They throw it up the wall. Piper gets a little piece of it. Not enough. They just keep throwing it at these people they got standing in front of our net. Oh, look at that. A nice little, tried to thread the needle there. Bryn's back out there. Oh boy, that's a nice play. Ah, yeah, what are you going to do? That's a good play from the wall. Way to find your teammate. She's open. That's a good play. 3-0. 3 minutes to go. Bryn coming in. Look at that. Girls had Bryn's number today. She's had a couple opportunities. Putting her out there. I think this is our offensive juggernaut line right here. Suvi takes the draw. Bryn says, I'm F1. Pass Bristol. Bristol's chasing after it. Their coach is screaming real loud. He could probably chill out at this point. I think they probably got this one secure, but maybe not. Coming through here, we're going to throw it up the wall. Brooklyn's coming after it. Bryn's coming after it. Too much snow on the rink for that to be an icing. Take it. Maybe, hey. Boy, we're calling a timeout. We're looking for 3 goals in 90 seconds here. 88 seconds, actually. We got a minute 28 remaining. Britta's got the clipboard out. She's drawing something up.
30 seconds.
If she's got a stencil of a kitchen sink there, that's probably what she should be drawing on there, because that's what we're going to have to throw at them. Just draw a kitchen sink on the board and say, here, this is what we need to throw at them. We didn't come here to get shut out. 3-1 is definitely better than 3-0, so let's go get one.
Let's go on. Like Data Speed took a tank here at the end of the game.
Oh.
Doing good all game.
We're doing good. Now we're starting to lose some of the feed. Well,
just trying to limper through the last 90.
yeah. If they find out how the game ended in 25 minutes, so be it.
Oh, no, the other team took a 10-0?
Oh, yeah. Back to back.
Oh, that's a rink manager's nightmare right there when we're running 15 minutes behind schedule. Back-to-back timeouts, one of them called by the team up 3-0 with 88 seconds remaining. They're drawing something up of their own here.
They got the pictures of the cabinets.
They're like
kitchen sink they throw at us.
Yeah,
right here.
right into the cabinets.
Right here.
Yep. They're throwing the tub at us. We throw the sink.
Bold strategy.
Well, yeah, maybe we can just both pull our goalie and just have a 6-on-6 mashup out there. Bryn tries to hold, Suvi tries to hold her up there. They get it out of the zone. Checking it up now. Winding it through the neutral zone. She's taking it wide. I got to imagine that the chalkboard said 3 people go in front. They get it past Nora there on the half wall. They're looking at an empty. 1:04 remaining. Bristol tries to hit the ref in the shin. Here we go. Riley. Bristol. Rotunda. God, it is Rotunda. All right, here we go. Taylor. That's okay. Here we go. We're going off the wall. Tallarico over there trying to work it out. They got the full court press on us here with no goalie. Somebody's gonna have to off the crossbar. We're not playing pipe though, so that's not gonna count. Taylor throws it up. Bryn trolling at center ice. Bryn gets free. Let's see if we can break this shutout. They're coming at her. She hits the crossbar, I believe. 3, 2, 1. Game over. Hey, it was a good weekend. We laughed, we cried, we had good times. We celebrated 3 birthdays.
Ate some pizza.
Ate some pizza, drank some beers, woke up at 5:30 twice. Worst schedule in the history of hockey. It didn't affect my neighbor Dan though, because he's always up at 5:30 in the morning, going to bed at 9.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, it was different. It was a different deal for me. Well, that was fun, ladies and gentlemen. We finished the weekend with a 2-3 record. Yeah, 2-3 record. One loss was in overtime. They snatched a win out of our grasp. But it was a good weekend for all. Thanks for joining us. Signing off.
Adios, yo.